let's watch a preview for the ABC Afterschool special. Daddy can't read.
The way you describe these new machines, my men are going to have to be able to read the messages on the computer to know what to do.
Yeah, that's it exactly.
Quite a few of my men don't read so well. And I was wondering how they'll be able to work the computers.
Come on, everybody knows how to read.
No, sir. Quite a few of my men can't.
Which men?
I don't think names are important right now. What I need to know is if they can't read, do they still have a job here?
Simple as ABC. All you gotta do is watch the temperature on this whatchamagizit here. Okay?
Okay, you got it.
I'm gonna get a cup of coffee. I'll come back and check on you in a little bit.
Let's not get sentimental here, okay?
Okay.
Let's just be happy that your dad got a new job.
Oh, I am. After Barham's closed, he just about went crazy. She was so worried.
Yeah, well, now everything is going to be all right.
Except that I don't know how I'm going to get through my senior year without you.
You can find someone else to keep after you. It's not as well.
Look, you'd better go to your meeting.
In a minute. I've got time.
You always say that, and you're always 5 minutes late. What is it this time?
Some reading program. Just another thing for the college applications.
Come on, Ted, let's go.
Okay, Dad.
Bye, Mr. and Mrs. Billings. Bye, Alice. Give our love to your family.
Bye.
Bye, Mr. Woods.
Bye, Alice.
And we'll get to know each other better as we work together over the next few months. But to speed up that process, I am giving a little get-acquainted dinner at my house for the new volunteers. Think you can make it a week from Sunday? Good. Now, my house is a little difficult to find, so I've got some instructions and directions here.
Mr. Roog?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not it, is it? There.
You know we can't read that.
Frustrating, isn't it? You are now in the same boat as 13% of people over the age of 18 in this country. The written word looks as mysterious as this does because they can't read. Think about it. There could be as many as 5,000 right here in Bedford who cannot read the newspaper or the instructions on a can of soup. So you guys were a little inconvenienced by my demonstration here, huh? But suppose this were a want ad or a job application. Quite a few people in this town are looking for jobs since farm closed down. How do you find a job if you cannot read? How do you keep a job if you cannot read? Now, barns closed down because they would not automate. Any plant that's going to stay open has to automate, which means that people will have to learn computers, which means they will also have to know how to read. If they do not know how to read, this town will close down too.
Hey, Al. What you doing?
I'm just looking over some stuff.
Boring.
Gary, there are other things in life besides football, baseball, and basketball.
Sure, there's tennis, soccer. Come on. The reader in you. Reading for the adult beginner.
How would you like it if you couldn't read the sports pages?
I want to read.
Good, Kelly. Everybody should read. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Look.
Oh, that's great, baby. You know, we're gonna have to frame this one. Get out of there.
Did you say goodbye to Tad and his folks, Allie?
Yeah, they left this afternoon.
What are you reading?
Oh, I volunteered for a new program at school to fight adult illiteracy.
What's that?
It's when people can't read.
Like me?
No, it's when grown-ups can't read.
Don't you think you're spreading yourself a little thin?
Mom, the literacy program's important. Hi, you ready to go?
Almost. I forgot my books upstairs. I'm subconsciously trying to deny I'm in school.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Kim.
Oh, hello, Allison.
So, what's the latest on all my children?
Ooh, Erica and Travis are having problems.
So what's new?
Yeah. Oh, will you tell Caroline I want to see her before she goes?
Is everything okay?
There's a program about Korea today on public TV. And I wanted Caroline to tell me the time.
Mrs. Kim, you can't read, can you?
Well, I can read this. Oh, but not English. That Caroline has to do for me.
There's a program starting at school to teach reading to anyone who's interested. And it's free.
I'm too old.
Of course you're not. The class is for adults.
Well, people would make fun. They think I was dumb.
Only someone who really was stupid would do that. Besides, if you missed all my children, you could read about it in the soap updates in the newspaper.
Something to think about, isn't it? Yeah.
I can't believe my mother's going to come to your reading class. I could never have gotten you there. How did you ever pull it off?
All it takes is a right approach. I'm great dealing with people.
What's up, guys?
I don't get it. I mean, this is the third one. I'm cutting them to spec.
How would you know? You can't even read the specs.
Hey, I remember what the measurements were. They were 4 inches.
Both of you, stop it. It's not the cut, it's the steel. The tolerance way too low. I have to send the whole shipment back.
Man. So, you mean we get the afternoon off?
In your dreams, vato.
Yeah. You're over 10 minutes late for the meeting.
What meeting?
With Mr. Jensen in the conference room. It's all very last minute. But something big is coming down. I left a message in your box.
Okay, Irene. Please, next time tell me, okay? You know I'm always forgetting to pick up messages.
You're 10 minutes late.
Sorry, sir.
When time is wasted, profits are wasted.
Well, there was a problem on the line.
It's all right, sit down. This is the most exciting news to hit this plant since my granddad opened it. Bill, we are gonna automate our entire facility. Within the next 6 months, we are gonna introduce robots to the line. Now, instead of cutting the steel themselves, the workers are gonna program the robots to do it. And these computers will print out messages about problems on the line. I'm telling you, I get fired up just talking about this, you know? We're gonna have material on the automation later this week. And the training is gonna begin next month. It's gonna be an adventure. And one more thing. I want to congratulate you on such a fine job you've done refurbishing that baseball field over at the high school.
It's okay, I enjoyed it. I used to play there when I was a kid.
Yeah, right. You know, I'll tell you, donating money for that fund was probably the best public relations move I could have made. Thank you.
You're welcome. But could I have a minute?
Yeah, sure. What is it?
The way you describe these new machines, my men are going to have to be able to read the messages on the computer to know what to do.
Yeah, that's it exactly.
Quite a few of my men don't read so well. And I was wondering how they'll be able to work the computers.
Come on, everybody knows how to read.
No, sir. Quite a few of my men can't.
Which men?
I don't think names are important right now. What I need to know is if they can't read, do they still have a job here?
I heard through the grapevine that Jensen's bringing in all sorts of computers.
He's making some changes, all right.
Irene said that with these new machines that you're going to have to be able to read to know what's going on.
Well, we don't know what the new computers are going to be like until we get the information on them later this week, you know?
Bill, you know that I couldn't read turn on machine if I had to.
Well, maybe you won't have to. Maybe they got jobs that don't require reading.
Well, I hope there's a lot of that kind because I'm not the only one.
I know, believe me, I know. You just have to wait and see.
That's easy for you to say. You're the foreman. What about me?
Bobby, easy, cool it. I think you're getting all worked up over something that's not a problem, you know? You ever see a computer change a light bulb?
No.
No. But nothing. Listen, they're gonna need men to run the plant, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and Jensen told us he's not reducing the workforce, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so relax. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Hey, Bobby. Thanks for helping out. Everything's gonna be all right.
Hi, Dad.
Allie, what are you doing here?
Mom just sent me by to see how long you'd be.
Don't get paint on you.
Dinner's ready.
I'm starved. I'm just about finished. If you wait a couple of seconds, I'll come back with you.
Sure. I heard you talking to Mr. Devers. Is there a problem with the plan?
No, not yet. Certainly nothing for you to worry about.
I didn't know he couldn't read.
You heard that, huh? You shouldn't eavesdrop, young lady. I'd appreciate it if you keep it to yourself, though.
Why does he have to know how to read now?
Well, they're bringing new computers into the plant.
Oh, and he is afraid that they'll let him go if he doesn't know how to work the computers?
That's about the size of it, yeah.
Are there others who can't read?
Mm-hmm.
Dad, I've got the perfect solution.
Oh, yeah?
The tutorial program. It's for people just like the guys at the plant. Mr. Devers could come down, he could bring anybody else.
No. Bobby's not going to want to go to any class.
Why not?
Because then everybody know he can't read.
That's nothing to be ashamed of.
Tell that to the guys teasing him. He's not going to want to be taught by some kid half his age.
Mr. Rube, one of the English teachers, runs the program.
College guy's worse.
He looks up to you. Everybody does. If you talk to him, I bet he'd change his mind.
Stop it right there. Listen to me. My men aren't stupid. They work real hard and they don't have a lot of free time. I'm not going to get on their case to go to some class where they probably won't learn anything anyway.
You're not giving them any credit.
No, you're not. Listen, I'm not going to recruit at the plant for this class of yours, and that's final.
So that's why there aren't any men in the literacy class. Embarrassment. What we've got to do is show them that there's nothing wrong with admitting that you can't read.
Okay, but how?
Right. We need to advertise. Look at this. We can pass them out after class.
Elson, if people don't know how to read, how can they tell what this says?
Good point. Carolyn, I've been thinking about what you said about those flyers, and I have come up with a brilliant idea. We're going to take our message to the people.
Good.
Reading and writing are not that hard. Once give up your pride and let down your guard. It's fun and exciting. It makes you feel free when you can look up words in the dictionary. Shopping at the market will be a snap while novels of adventure rest in your lap. Balancing your checkbook will control your money, and life as a whole will be sweet as honey.
Hey, Bill!
Yo, what's up?
Word's out. Everyone's gonna have to read to keep their jobs.
Looks like it.
Yeah, well then I'm gonna be in late tomorrow. I heard that Stratner's Ironworks might be hiring.
You can't give up your job here. You got 10 years seniority.
Yeah, and no way of keeping it, man. No way.
You ever think of trying to learn enough words to fake it?
Man, why don't you get real, Bill? Just get real!
Reading and writing are not that hard when you give up your pride and let down your guard. It's fun and exciting. It makes you feel free when you can look up words in the dictionary. Oh, Mr. Devers!
Mr. Devers? I'm Allison Watson, Bill's daughter.
Oh, yeah. Hi.
I heard you talking to my dad the other day on the baseball field. Not being able to read is no crime. Here, please come tonight. 7 o'clock.
I gotta go.
What's this? Learn to read? What do we get to read? Road signs? It's about the size of some of these guys. Not for me.
Jose, wait! Why are you making fun of this?
Allison, what are you doing here?
I gotta go. See you, boss.
Well?
Caroline and I were just talking to some of the men about the reading program.
I thought I told you I didn't want you doing that.
No, you said that you wouldn't.
It's the same thing. I don't want my men being badgered for not being able to read. You see the way Jose slunk off when you were talking to Cal?
Yeah.
You embarrassed him.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Well, you should be. What you're doing is humiliating.
Maybe this is the wrong approach, but this is important for everyone.
You don't explain it in front of the factory. I mean, Mr. Jensen sees you talking to him. He's going to know who can't read before the new computers even get here.
I'm really sorry, Dad.
Go home.
But I...
Now!
Okay, here you go, sweetheart. The doctor says this does not taste so bad. What do you think? Icky? I'm sorry. Ooh. All right, baby doll. Now you take Katie. I want you to stay in bed, okay, sweetheart? Okay. I love you, sweetie. I'm sorry I have to go to work. Allison! How's Kelly? Well, her bronchitis is worse, but the doctor said she's going to be just fine. She has to take theophylline for the next few days. Unfortunately, I have to go to work and won't be home until 8 because Janice has an emergency. Now, you are going to have to stay home until your father or Gary gets here. And at around 7, give Kelly a teaspoon of her medicine, a teaspoon and a half if she's still coughing.
Mom, do you know what time Gary's coming home? I'd really like to go to my reading class tonight.
As far as I'm concerned, you can miss that class. Your father told me about the stunt you pulled today.
Mom, I was only trying to advertise the program.
By taking your brother's speakers without asking permission and by embarrassing your father at the plant? Allison, I think it's time for you to drop out of this reading project.
But, Mom... Gary, I'm glad you're back.
Hey, Al. Game's on. Last 2 minutes, okay?
Kelly's sick upstairs, and I've got to go to my class now. Now, there's some medicine in the fridge that you've got to give to her in a little bit.
Come on, Boston.
Never mind, I'll do it.
Hey, glad you're home. Listen, I'm going over to Jerry's to study for a Spanish test.
Okay.
Kelly's upstairs. She's still sick. Good news.
What?
Boston won.
Great.
See you later.
Okay. Hello.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're home. I'll be home around 8.
Good. Good. The situation at the plant's worse than I thought, honey. The new training manuals came in, and we're going to have to talk.
I know. Honey, it's about time to give Kelly your medicine. It's the prescription bottle in the refrigerator with the red label. Mommy's here, baby. I'm right here. Mommy's here. Come on, Mommy's right here.
So much better. So much better. The actor is no big trick on the
Easy, easy, man. Honey, I'll take the car. Meet you at the hospital. No!
What happened?
She didn't look right after I gave her the medicine. She was woozy and I couldn't rouse her.
I already gave it to her. I left a
What are you
huge
talking-
note on the refrigerator.
No, I didn't see any note on the refrigerator.
It was huge. In red marker, you had to see it. You did see it. Then why?
I can't read. I can't read.